Calling back up at Collingrove, it looks like it could be a repeat of last session. It's a little bit damp in the morning, but hopefully it clears up a bit in the afternoon. The scenery is awesome. Yeah. Hang on, I've got to change gears. Gonna try using this camera in car this time. It's got a little bit better resolution than the old Hero 4, so yeah. Lovely, lovely. Okay, where are we going to pull up? Didn't fall off on the way here, that's a good sign. So I might be going to look at a WH Statesman. It's got the Buick V6 in it. I figure if I can use most of it, including the IRS rear end adapted into the 620, it would save me a lot of money in the long run, because most of it's all there to make it fast enough to be a fun competitive car. Yeah, so might go have a look at it. And Buick V6 got 147 kilowatts at the motor, which is enough to make this thing fun. So yeah, it's a thought. Save me a lot of money in the long run for a little outlay, very little outlay. So these cars also come out with LS in them, so I can set it up so it makes it easier to do an LS swap later on down the road. Good idea. Track needs to dry out a little bit, it's a bit slippery. Well, I'm not the slowest here this time, well, not yet anyway, so yeah, the track's a little bit greasy to make any good times just yet. I made a 52, which is a few seconds off my best, but as the track dries out, hopefully that'll get better. I could feel the difference in traction in the back end. And that's with the track being wet, so hopefully good things are to come. struggling to get off the line.
Tested with the other one to go through 42.93.
Just spin through it.
Nothing correct.
Oh, okay. We were only talking about it before we started. Now he's done it. There he goes. Momentum through the bowl, I think. Yeah, oh well. Well, I equalled my best time of 48.05, but my first split's about a couple of seconds slower than what I usually am. I'm not sure if it's still the track conditions or my little motor's starting to get tired from the crashing, but I don't know. I'll try and launch it a bit harder next round, see what happens, because I've been trying not to wheel spin off the line. But yeah, I'm getting there up the top now, so yeah. So far these tyres, they're not giving me the difference I'd hope they would, but can't seem to break into those 47s. Maybe I just need more power, or I need bigger bowls. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to have to get that L16 in here as soon as I can, but there's only a couple of races left in the season, I think, so yeah. My brain's been overthinking again, thinking about stuff I can do with this Commodore setup. I've got this other chassis that I've got to pick up, and I was going to put the Commodore motor in that chassis so I can keep this running while I'm building that. And I'm almost thinking I might even build a separate body and build a 36 Roadster, because I think that'd be bloody cool, racing up the hill. Might make it a coupe roadster though. That doesn't even make sense. Might make it a coupe, sorry, with a detachable top, so it can be a roadster or a coupe. And then I can keep the old 620 registered, because once it's off the road, it's off the road. Once I start chopping it up, so at least then I'd have something to race while, if I break one, I've got the other one to race, you know what I mean? I hate my brain, it thinks too much. Stop it, brain.
to get to the corners faster.
I feel like I'm going faster, but I'm not. I'm just hovering around the low 48s. Need to break that 47. I think I'm at the limit for the amount of power it's got, because I can't pedal it any faster than I am. It's just I need a little bit extra traction in a couple of spots on the track, and that's the only way to do that, I think, now is with an LSD. So I can't put my weight in the back because I'll lose my power. Frustrating. I don't know. I want to get a 47 this year. I'll be happy with that. Next year it'll come out with the L16 in it, and hopefully I'll get a better time with that in it. But yeah, definitely needs LSD. I'm so tempted to lock the diff, but I've been told it could make my problem worse. I think you got to learn how to drive it with a lock diff. That's the thing.
Last run for the day. See what happens. See what we can do. Exhilarating. That's the first split. 47.49. So that's almost half a second off my best. I just went so hard into the S-bends. Yep. But my split was around about a second better too, so I got a good launch. Collingrove for another day. Such a great event. So many great people. They're all very helpful, not judgmental at all. You can drive a slow car, doesn't matter what times you do. They'll give you the most encouragement that you can ever get. What's that? Nice little Corolla. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, great people. I recommend it to anyone who loves driving, who loves cars. Get out there and give it a go. Borrow your nana's Corolla. Yeah. Whatever, race whatever, mate, whatever you want. Doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. Anyway, I beat my time. I beat the time I wanted to. I'm in the 47s now. I just got to keep it there. I don't think I'm going to spend any more money on my car this season. I'd love to put an LSD in it before the end of the season, but I think there's only a couple more races. So I'll keep going with what I've got and just try to keep it in the 47s now. I know what got to do to get it there, keep it there, so yeah, just try and better it. But next year, as soon as the season's over, I'll take some time off of the 240Z because I don't think it'll be finished by then, and I'll take that time off to put the L16 into the 620 and get it ready for next season. I'm going to keep it road registered for, well, I want to keep it road registered period now because with new plans with the Commodore Statesman, sorry, I may even build a chassis from scratch for that and use everything out of the Commodore I can to make a interesting race car for Collingrove. I may even think about selling the 620 when it gets closer to the Commodore powered, Holden GM powered, whatever it is. May think about selling the 620 to fund the final steps to get that thing ready for racing. So we'll see what happens. That's not a definite thing, but yeah. enjoying so much driving a slow car. That's how you need to start, I think. Right, yeah, well, I think that's it. That's all I've got to say. So I'm going to sign off here, and I'll see you next round at Collingrove. Actually, I'll see you next week with some shit on the 240Z. Right, guys, I'll catch you later.